Now let's talk about getting a basic understanding of chords and music. Now if you know me and if you've seen my lessons, you know I just to cut straight to the chase. Most people I've found, particularly beginners, they're not interested in learning about guitar theory or how notes are formed and all this stuff. So I want to get straight to you playing the songs you want to play and straight to knowing how to play the guitar. But what I've found over the years, it has helped me so much to understand the very general basics of how chords are formed and how also what these frets make up and how to change the key of the song. So that's what I'm going to go over. I've actually got my iPad here. I'm going to talk about even the piano. Now this, you can picture this because once I started learning piano, it really helped my guitar playing. Now with the piano, you got two black keys, and to the left is what this red key is called a C. So you have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and then back to C. So there's 12 keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 keys. And if you'll notice on the guitar, stick with me here, I know this can be a little confusing. With the guitar, you'll see 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, which has a dot, 4th, 5th has a dot, 6th, 7th have a dot, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. And the 12th has 2 dots. So in order to learn to change the key of a song, let's play our first 4 chords, G, C, E minor, and D, like the song Trading My Sorrows. If I play chords in that order, G, if I start with a G, if I start the song with a G, that's called the root note. Whatever chord you start with is called the root note or the key of the song. Never forget that. So if I start out strumming a G, that's in the key of G. Now if someone says, can you raise that a half a step? What they're doing, so we start out with a G, if they say raise it half a step, they're going 1 to the right on the keyboard, which is the black key here because it's halfway. That's called a G sharp. So you've probably heard of what's called a capo, and you probably own one of these, especially if you're a beginner. You put the capo on the 1st fret and play the G relative to the capo, and that raises it a half step. So now we're playing a G sharp. And also let me throw in here just for reference, if I go to the right a half a step, it's called a G sharp. If I'm at the A and go to the left, it's called an A flat. If you're going left, it's a flat. If you're going right, it's a sharp. So I tell you that because some people refer to this as the key as G sharp. Some people refer to it as A flat. Either way, it's the same thing. Let's say I put the capo on the 2nd fret and I'm still playing a G. So I'm playing my same 4 chords, but now I went 2 frets down. So instead of a G, I did 2 half steps. G, G sharp, now A. So I'm playing in the key of A. I moved it up 2 half steps, or 1 whole step. Obviously 2 half steps make a whole step. So 1 whole step or 2 half steps, and now I'm playing in the key of A. So if you got someone on the piano or another instrument playing in the key of A, you can put the capo on the 2nd fret and play your same. I'm trading my sorrow, I'm trading my pain, I'm laying down the joy of the Lord. So that's in the key of A. So let's exercise here. Let's see if you know this. If I want to play in the key of B, where would I put the capo? So we got G here, and do this exercise with yourself on different keys. We're playing a G starting out. We want to get to key of B, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you move the capo on the 4th fret, and that would be the key of B. A lot of guitarists like to play in the key of B. So you still, let's say all you know is those 4 chords, your G, C, E minor, D. Put your capo on the 4th fret. I'm trading my sorrow, I'm trading my shame, it's a key of B, you can see how it's raised up a lot higher. Has a higher sound than if I played in that key of G. I'm trading my sorrow. I'm trading my pain. I'm laying down the joy of the Lord. So never forget that. Learn those 12 keys on the piano. And now also to throw in, if I'm on a key of an E, I'm playing an E chord. And I'm playing in the key of E, and it's my root note. And I want to go a half a step. You can see there's no black key, so a half a step is 1 over, you're immediately into an F. So if I'm playing an E, and I want to play in the key of F, I can put that capo a half a step up, and now that's the key of F. So you always want to learn relative to the capo. If you learn, like we said earlier in the video, those 8 big chords, G, C, E minor, and D, and then your track chords, E, A, B, and C sharp minor, you can master everything you need to know. So work on those capo exercises, and work on, if there's a G, and I put the capo on the 3rd fret, that's a B flat. If I put it on the 4th fret, it's a B. If I put it on the 5th fret, remember there's no black key, so it would go to another C. Then if I go 6th fret, C sharp, and so forth. That's how you change the key of a song if you're ever playing with a band.